And so if I'm a provider and I've said, right, Lauren, I've dropped you an email or whatever it is, what that triage process that we talked about, what could I expect in that initial 30-minute conversation? What can I expect you to be asking me and us chatting about?
So the initial call for me is a really important one. What I tend to use it for, and I don't know whether you're the same, that initial 30 minutes I feel is important to figure out more about each other, have a better understanding of how we as an organisation can help you as a provider, but also where you as a provider are, what is it that you do, what is it that you're looking for, what experiences you've had. Really just getting to know each other so that we can personalise the service that we actually offer, because like we say, the service that we do offer is tailored to your needs, and to be able to do that we really need that initial consultation.
And I guess that, and we would say this, we would like to think that we're super unique. What we are trying to do, I think, for providers is to create an individual journey that you go on, something that's relative to you, something that's proportionate to you, that's in line with a provider's own ambitions. We're not asking you to fit into our mould. We're trying to fit the Go4Growth support platform programme.
Exactly. I think everybody develops in a different way. Everybody learns in a different way. Everybody will develop in a different way, which is why I think it is really important and special that we do that.
Yeah, and ambitions, I think sometimes it's really good to be able to chat through those ambitions with somebody, not to sense check them. We're not going to tell anybody their ambitions are wrong or inappropriate, but actually just to have that sounding board of, here's what I'm trying to aim at, and here's the role that I think the public sector can play in it, and here's what I might be struggling with, so here's the help that I think that I might need, and to get a sense of how you can access support in that initial conversation then gives a provider choices, and we're an opt-in programme, so you can come and get as much or as little as you want from Go4Growth. Most of the organisations we support will come in for a bit, get the support that they need, go away, do something with that, and then maybe come back another time or later to work on something else with us. We're a community, I think, in that sense, and we are quite flexible and light touch, so you choose as a provider how intense you want the relationship to be and when it's really right and relevant for you to get the support, and then if you need leaving alone for a bit because you want to consolidate that, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's not like a 6-week course that you come and it's set and it's all in for a full 6 weeks and then nothing. It's you tap in and tap out as and when you need us. When a bid opportunity comes up and you're needing some support around a certain application, there we are. Or if you're not understanding something that you're working towards, again, tap in and we'll help you as and when.
Yeah, so we are supporting anybody. The doors are open, there are no closed doors in Go4Growth, but what we see is that where the support is most needed is with micro, small, SME type organisations and voluntary sector organisations. But I'm often asked what fully funded means. And so this ambition that I talked about in the public sector of being able to access the local talent, that ambition is alive and well. But actually it's a really complex, and it's a marathon, not a sprint, in order to be able to translate that into real accessibility. And so actually, as part of that commitment and ambition, the public sector fund the support that we can give to providers. So when I'm saying it's fully funded, what I mean is if you're a provider in the marketplace, you will never need to pay for any of the support that you get, no matter how.
It's free for the provider to access.
For the provider to access, yeah, and free forever. So as a provider, I know firsthand that often it can look like it's free on the surface, but when you scratch the surface, there's a price tag over there somewhere.
Free 14-day trial. Or...
Yeah, start your free trial here. Go4Growth is different to that. We have said, and it's a very public commitment, it's in our manifesto, it's all over our website. Our commitment is to the marketplace that we will never charge you for the support that we give you. If you need support that is different to Go4Growth or bigger, so we don't bid right for people. We don't typically do big bid reviews. We can find a person who you can work
Point you
with,
in the right direction.
Point you in the right direction, but those things we probably won't do, and those things typically have a charge associated with them. But anything you get directly from Go4Growth is free of charge now, and it will stay free of charge.